You better watch out, you better start to cry. Better not shout, I'll tell you why. Sycho Sid is coming to town.
Well, the skeptics and all the people have a little bit of... Let me do this again.
Oh, it's live, pal.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Trying to make me look like a jackass!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Powerbomb My Back Hurts edition of I Don't Know Shit, the Life and Times of Sycho Sid. It's time to get our sitting on. It's time for a sit-along. We're going to see some power bombs. I'm your host, Brent Piles, and that's ironic because my back kind of hurts right now. So it feels like I got powerbomb, but I didn't. Anyway, I was just doing yard work, and that's how I hurt my back. Glenn, at G or also Glenn Abbott or Armbar Abbott, depending on what day, how you want to call him, what you want to name him. How are you this fine afternoon?
Another day older and another day hairier, but all right.
Does your back hurt?
No, my back doesn't hurt.
Perfect.
And then I've got a pile of medication there to make sure my bits don't hurt.
That's a good point. The only medication I take is weed.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly, those are the only drugs I take. I was going to say something to you, but I don't remember what it was. Isn't your birthday's coming up, isn't it?
15th, next Tuesday.
See, I was thinking the 16th, but I was close.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're 11 days before me.
Yep. Yes.
In a few decades. A couple of decades.
Definitely. 1959 I was born.
Yeah, I was only 84, so I'm going to be 40 years old this year.
That's like when they put those things up online. Who was the champion when you were born? It was probably Bruno because he was a champion for about 30 years.
Bruno! You know, I made it was Bruno J. Stadium. Bruno. Sorry, if anybody says Bruno, I feel obligated to do my Larry Zabisco impression.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? This isn't the life and times of Larry Zabisco, although that might be a fun show. We do a compilation of him trying to make the New World Odor happen. Remember, he used to call it the New World Odor? Like, no, Larry, that's not going to work. Trying to make fetch happen, Larry. It's not happening. But anyway, yeah, so this is the life and times of Sycho Sid. So we're going to watch some Sycho Sid stuff. No Larry Zabisco. Sorry. If you came for Larry Zabisco, you came to the wrong place. But we're going to kick this thing off, Glenn, with a tag team match, playa.
Oh, great.
It's going to be the two newest members of the $1 Million Corporation, Tatanka and Sycho Sid, taking on two poor unfortunate souls. Let's see how it goes for you.
They turn off sticking with some dodgy partners, don't they? They
really did. And I don't really understand heel Native American Tatanka. I didn't ever get it. I don't know.
No.
I don't understand how he's supposed to be heel. He's trying with the smirk, but it ain't working for me.
No. What were they trying to sell it as? That he just sold out for money?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, and when you think back to wrestling history, has any of the Native American guys have they ever been heels? They're mostly all baby faces, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Wahoo's a baby face. Chief J Strongbow was a baby face. Steve Gatorwolf, who ended up being on Crime and Sports because he's a child molester.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really call him a baby face.
Not in the real world. Not in the real world, that's for sure. I actually wouldn't know anything about Steve Gator Wolf if it had not been for his crime in the 4th episode, because he was like he was in the WWE like as WrestleMania 1, and so I was like a year-old then.
Yeah.
Do you remember Steve Gator Wolf?
No, I don't.
Okay, I didn't think you would. So Tatanka is up against
They've
Jailbird
not
Jim.
even dressed him
He's got the
differently,
Jailbird
have they?
colors on. What'd you say?
They've not even dressed him differently here. Tatanka, they just dressed him the same.
The only thing different about him is his
Can't
hairstyle, really.
Yeah.
But I think by that point, by 95, he had stopped putting the red dye in his hair, so even that's not different.
Yeah.
He's getting
'Cause
taken
they've
down
told
by
him.
Jailbird in here,
Oh, and
who's dressed.
swift kick to the bucket there. The bread
He
basket.
also looks like he's dressed like a referee.
No,
So
no.
that's confusing.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Yeah, I would have been like, pal, don't you have anything else to wear out there? You look like the ref. Is that really what you're gonna go for?
Yeah.
I guess it works for Dangerous Danny Davis, but he was an actual ref.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
So it made sense for him to have the goddamn colors, not this fucking guy, not Jailbird Jim here.
Just take it in and let's get this over with, please.
I'm afraid to tell you, Glenn, but this is going to drag on a lot longer than it should.
No. Oh.
That's kind of the theme for the 2 matches we're going to watch this week. They
Yeah.
drag on a lot longer than they should.
All right. Which is
Those aren't even.
a shame for the poor victims.
Yeah, I mean, they should have been trying to push this thing out faster if they were smart, but I guess they weren't, because
Yeah.
Jailbird Jim here is in big trouble as Sid carries him by his hair. Just like the slowness of it. Like, come on, man, beat him up. We
Yeah.
don't want to see this.
No, that's it.
Like, wow.
At least the old ones where he just used to pick them up, power bomb them, and that was the end of it. Was entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it better when it was 3 moves. There was like the kick to the gut, and then he would take him outside the ring, drop him across the barricade, and then he'd powerbomb him. The end.
Yeah, and sometimes spin them, which is even
Oh, his
more
partner's
entertaining.
got weird fucking stripes
Yeah.
on too. He just doesn't have a singlet. He's just got shorts.
Yeah, they've got matching uniforms. Wonderful. Which is what you want to see from a tag team.
That's true. We do complain a lot about how we want tag teams to have matching gear, and they've got it. So I guess we got to give. I'm going to call them the Jailbirds. There's Jailbird Jim and Jailbird John. They're the Jailbirds.
Because you certainly can't say that Sid and Tatanka have got matching outfits, can you?
No, not at all. Although I would like to see Sid in some of those boots that Tatanka has on. That would be
Yeah,
fun.
that's it, yeah. And a little
Oh,
line.
his is yellow. He looks like he looks like he plays for the Switzerland team or something.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's Sweden. I'm thinking of Sweden. He looks like he plays for the
All right.
Swedish team.
Yeah. Yellow and blue. Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he's the Swedish chef and the other guy's Jailbird Jimmy.
Jim, yeah.
You think?
Yeah,
Can
could
you
be.
do a good Swedish chef impression? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Good, good.
That was fucking great, Glenn. I did not expect that. That was really good. Oh, and Tatanka wins it with a backdrop. Isn't that fun?
Sid looked elated.
Well, he won it with a backdrop. That's no fun. Who wins a match with a backdrop? Does he think he is Shawn Michaels before he learned the super kick?
The last time he was on Superstars, he was knocking people off gurneys.
That's a good point. Yeah, not letting fucking Tatanka beat him with a goddamn whatchamacallit. So there you go. There's the first match. Tatanka and Sycho Sid beat up on Jailbird Jimmy and the Swedish chef. And now,
Good.
yeah. What do you?
Good.
I want you to do for me. If Sid powerbombed the Swedish chef, what would that sound like when he came down on the ground? What would he sound like?
Good. Thump.
That's good, Glenn. Thank you. Be prepared now. Every show, I'm going to ask you to perform the Swedish chef doing something. So be prepared.
Okay.
All right. So we're never gonna see these matches that he has with Kevin Nash or Diesel at Madison Square Garden because it's a house show. But we're gonna hear all about him in these two promos that I've got of Sid here. So let's hear from Sid.
See, Diesel says Madison Square Garden. The night that you meet the master. The night that you want to play the game. See, the game is simple. 2-man enter. 1 man survives. And the 1 man, you are looking at him. And how can I sit here and say this with such conviction? It is simple. I am the man that rules the world.
In your house, you know you escaped by the hair of your teeth. But to book yourself to face the winner of a 20-man battle royal, and knowing the very next night you have to climb in a cage with my animal, well, you're just not very smart, and you, my friend, are going down in the garden.
See the game we play? It's simple. 2 men enter. 1 man survives. In this game, I am the master and the ruler of the world.
My favorite, Glenn might have missed them, but my favorite part about those two promos was Ted DiBiase said that Diesel escaped by the hair of his teeth. And I don't know too many people have hair on their teeth.
No, I don't.
The only person that has hair on their teeth is the hairy-ass Giant Gonzalez because he's got hair everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's meant to be the skin of his teeth, but then again, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, so it's unfortunate that we won't get to see the cage match between Sid and Diesel because that would have been fun to watch. But unfortunately, that was at a Madison Square Garden house show, and we're not going to get to see it. But what we will get to see is Sycho Sid taking on my dog's namesake, Bob Holly. So here we go.
It's old Thurman Sparky.
Yeah, I don't think he was known as Thurman Sparky Plug. I think it was just Bob Holly at this point.
It's Bob Holly. Oh,
that's still kind of where my dog got his name from. So
yeah.
So here we go. Sid, Bob Holly, we're on the Action Zone. Did you ever watch the Action Zone, Glenn?
Yes, it used to be on a Saturday morning, I believe, over here at some point.
It's the same thing here too, Glenn. I believe it was either Saturday or Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Holly got the best of Sid, sending him to the outside, but I have a feeling that's going to end up being bad for old Bob, and it is. Bob Holly, of course, a tremendous race car driver. Here we go. So, Glenn, is there a NASCAR English circuit?
No, nothing like that.
You guys aren't
Formula 3, Formula 1, and rallying.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because they kind of do Formula 1 races over in Europe, don't they? Like, it feels like I feel like that's a big thing in Italy and.
Yeah, that's a big thing in Europe.
Okay. See, I don't get NASCAR, but a lot of people do like it. I don't understand it. I mean, I get that it's like a sport and it's super athletic. I mean, I couldn't do it, but like I can't watch NASCAR. No, thank you.
I've watched some of it when they had guys fighting. That was fun.
Yeah, or
and
if
number one and
when
number
they crash,
two.
it's fun too. As long as nobody gets hurt.
Number 1 and number 2 in the world fighting. That was excellent. That was trying to punch each other with crash helmets on.
That's like something in football that I don't understand too, like American football, is motherfuckers will start throwing punches and you got helmets on, you dumb motherfuckers. You're both losing.
Yeah.
Or I like the one guy who takes his helmet off. Don't take your helmet off, stupid, unless he does. What's wrong with you?
That's it. Yeah. No, I think Sid's. Oh no, he hasn't quite won yet.
Not quite yet. This is like I said. This match drags on a lot longer than it should.
Bob Holly has not suffered enough yet.
Not quite. Well, Bob Holly's not necessarily a jobber. I mean, he's like a jobber to the stars.
I was gonna say, why, if you're in Bob Holly's position, do you volunteer for this match?
I don't think he volunteered. They just said, "Hey, get out there."
Yeah, probably. Probably.
What a punch by Sid.
It was, wasn't it?
Here comes Tatanka because he really needs Tatanka's help.
Yeah. He'd probably just say, you finish him off. He's dead already.
Like, look, man, room service stopped serving in like an hour. We got to get the fuck out of here, man. Just powerbomb him already.
Yeah.
That's what he's telling DiBiase. Like, come on, man, I want a steak. This guy's taking too long. It's Bob Holly. Powerbomb him already.
Yeah.
He's not even hardcore Holly yet. He's not worth all this.
No.
What a
I don't know why the
kid.
referee's having a go at him either. They're just standing there.
Yeah,
Be
I don't
more
know what
worried
the
about
referee.
just dying in the ring.
I wasn't sure what the ref was admonishing Sid for either. He's not doing anything illegal.
No, he's just killing him.
Yeah, he's just doing the
Ooh,
normal Sid
that's
thing,
a
kicking
big
people in
kick.
the face.
Hmm.
I don't think it's illegal to kick people in the face in a wrestling match. Maybe.
No. Sid would have been disqualified in a lot of matches before now if it was.
He would never win any matches because he kicks
No.
everyone. Now he's choking
No,
him.
that's it. Now, see, now that's more illegal. That needs to be broken up. He's on the ropes and he's strangling him. So
Yeah, no, that is definitely against the rules.
oh no,
Spontaneous arrest!
I think that's what they're saying to this one as well.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know what he's barking at. He's been barking this entire time. He hasn't stopped. There we go.
Is his namesake's dying in the ring?
That's probably why he's like, stop beating up my uncle.
Yeah.
That's definitely what it is. So he's just been stomping Bob and choking him for like 5 minutes now. Just end it already. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Just pin him.
The referee hasn't told him to go home yet.
He collapsed like Shawn Michaels after getting kicked in the head by Owen Hart.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's
now
not
what's he
checking
gonna
to
do
see if
to
he's okay, because that's the kind of guy Sid is. Oh, or not.
Oh, shot to the throat.
Just for good fun. Just a one
Yeah,
more chop to
yeah.
the throat, just for the hell of it. Powerbomb this sumbitch. We've had enough of this.
Yep, that's
I
it.
don't
Get
know
him.
why it's lasted this long. What? Why slam him?
That was a weak ass slam.
You know what? I choked him and pulled his hair and stomped him and slapped him in the chest. Now I should probably just slam him. Oh, so that's what you get, dumbass. Should have pinned him already.
Oh, no, he's
missed.
fighting back now. Oh, why?
I think Bob Holly deserves to win.
Yeah.
This is like when your teams had a bunch of shots on attempts to score a goal, but they keep missing the net, and then they lose 2-0. Well, you fucking deserved it.
Do a Liverpool, in other words.
Yes,
Sorry.
I wasn't going to go there, but I'm sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan.
Finally, a kick to the gut. Powerbomb him. Nope, let's do a headlock takeover. Why not?
Yeah, we'll do some wrestling now.
That was cool, though. That little kip up that he did was nice.
Yeah.
Finally, a choke slam.
Ooh.
I did not know this was going to be a fucking Iron Man match,
No.
but it is.
Oh, here we go.
Now,
All
Sid is
right.
giving him his final blessings.
Yeah,
or
the
whatever
last
it's
rites.
called. The last rites. That's the one. Yeah, he's reading him his last rites. Thank God, because me and Glenn are tired of this shit. Powerbomb him already.
Yeah. We don't normally say that about Sid matches.
We usually don't, but this one is way too long.
Mhm.
That wasn't a very good powerbomb either. That was a weak one. It looked like he had trouble getting him up.
He did. He's blown up. That's why, because he used up all his energy beating him.
Yeah, he spent all of his energy having a 60-minute Iron Man match with fucking Bob
Yeah.
Holly on the action zone. What the hell? Well, that's it. That is it. That is it for this episode. He beat up Bob Holly. He's got a cage match with Diesel that we're never going to see. And they beat up, what did I call him? Jailhouse Jimmy and the Swedish Chef. Glenn, do one more time, do a Swedish Chef impression for us.
Good.
For all the skeptics and all the people that have a little bit of... Let me do this again. Oh, it's live, pal.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Tried to